All right. Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? We still have the names and the advertisement from our last thing that we just did. So we got to fix all that too,
Oh
Chris.
yeah. Just
All
fix
right.
it real quick.
So we got to fix all that. We got to do Panic Fest.
2024 short film showcase.
Yeah, short showcase. How do you say show? Is it? Isn't it? Isn't it illegal to say showcase? Isn't that trademarked by
No, it's
by
not.
um by Price is Right?
We'll figure. What they do, I'll just fix it. I'll put a space
Showcase
between. I'll put.
showdown.
I'll put a space between showcase. If that's
All
the case.
right. So now this is the showcase. Now, Chris, we got to change our names, I guess. So now we got to
Oh
change
yeah,
to
yeah.
yeah. So we are gonna call. I'm gonna call myself. Let's see. I have an idea. Give me just 2 seconds. I
I
think I
just
can
do
do.
Chris Owen because people know. We'll just so I'll do Chris Meister about that.
Yeah. Well, then you change your name. You know how to do it.
Yeah, just
I'm
said.
not. I can't. I can't. All right. Let's see. There we go. I think that's my new name.
Hold on, I'll make it. I'll do. Hold on, let me try my do something. Let's do. I'm trying to change my name to do something for the movies that we're talking about. Um, let's do. Let's do. Shit.
Damn it! Don't cuss, man. What are you doing? There's kids in on here, man. There's kids on here.
Are we live already? Shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're like, and you swear more. Gosh, Chris, silly bastard.
Are you ready? Yeah. Cold Ear Chris. Here we go. So
Leader
I'm.
Chris. All right. And I'm super happy funny. All right, cool. So now that people know what's going on, we just did a normal episode of
Mhm.
Movies Don't Suck and Some Do. This is now one of our Panic Fest episodes where we're going to be talking about short films that were at the Panic Film Festival of
Mhm.
2024. Chris was there at the same time I was at WrestleMania, so I could not be there. I will be there in 2025. I will figure out a way for it all to happen, even if I'm living on the moon at that time. And I like living on different planets. It's just a thing of mine. It's weird. Don't tell people about it. But it should be awesome, right? Things should go down just well. But
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, listeners of all ages, it's a new episode of Movies Don't Suck and Some Do. My name's Neil.
And I'm Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Let's suck that down,
And
dude.
today, Chris,
Uh huh.
I had to drink some of the it juice. That's what that is. It's the it juice.
That's pretty cool.
Because
Is
people
that AMC? Where'd you get that?
that was this was I think at the Alamo Draft House is where I got
Okay,
this back
back
in the day.
then, back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day. But today we are going to be talking about shorts from the Panic Film Festival 2024.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't know what the Panic Film Festival is, guys, Panic Film Festival has been around since 2013. It's at the Screenland Armor Theater. Now, the Screenland Armor Theater is one of me and Chris's favorite places in the entire existence of planet Earth.
That's a
It
picture I
is
took.
beautiful. It's beautiful inside and out. Northern Kansas City. Every year they hold the Panic Film Festival with famous actors, directors, and all the above come down there to visit and
Horror
talk about the
films,
movies.
sci-fi, yeah, all kinds of stuff.
It is the who's everywhere.
Yeah.
Now the
It's
theater,
the genre fest, so it's like thriller, sci-fi, horror. So if you guys like
yeah,
that, yeah.
and it's definitely you can check out all their information here. I'll even for the people watching right now, all 12 of you, I will share my screen really quick and show you where to go look. You can literally go and see them at
Panic
right
Film
here
Fest.
at
Oh,
panicfilmfestival.com. You can get tickets, you can see pictures of the event and the movies that were reviewed, including wonderful t-shirts and gear and stuff like that. Chris went to I don't know, how many movies did you go see while you were there?
18. 18. That's a lot of movies I was there.
105 of them, right?
Yeah, I heard over 155 films every year. So like that includes the short films too.
And
Um,
55 films.
so I want to so Adam Roberts chooses the features that goes here, and Tim Canton chooses shorts. So this is Tim Canton's palette. This is what he showed us. This is what he had for us, and he had some great shorts for us this year to show us. So very
And
excited.
I'm just telling you guys, if you have any chance, definitely go take a look at Panic Fest. Look at the movies. Look at everything they have. The online, you can get T-shirts. You can get all that stuff. Chris, what are some of the movies? What?
PanicFilmFest.com. Go there.
PanicFilmFest.com. That's what I said. Now, the links are down the bottom if you're watching. If not listening, cool. PanicFilmFest.com. Now, Chris, why don't you tell the people the names of the shorts that we'll be watching?
Okay, we'll be talking about Amygdala, Super Happy Fun Clown, Type A, We Joined the Cult, Mallet, and Bath Bomb. Those are the 6 shorts we're talking about today. I saw plenty more than that, but these are the ones I wanted to talk about because I saw a bunch of them, and these are the ones that stood out to me as we're leaving. And so Niels saw these two, and we were talking about them, and Neil put on his Pink Fest shirt. You were able to walk okay.
Chris, why do you gotta tell them every fucking thing I'm doing?
Sorry.
Please cut that out of the podcast.
Fine, dude. Fine, Neil. Sorry, dude.
Like,
I should have put mine on, but I didn't.
But I had it literally right here because I knew we were doing the next episode next. I forgot to change it while I was working on everything else. But anyway, so yes, the Panic Film Festival has some of the greatest shorts. There are so many actual, not just shorts, but has great long movies as well. One of them that we watched this year was Off Ramp was great. Mother, Father, Sister, Brother, Frank. There's no uncle anywhere.
Sorry, Chris. Pal. Sorry.
But anyway, but there's a bunch of great movies you can go check out at the website and stuff, and they'll tell you how you can go view those. But today we're going to be talking about the shorts. Now, Chris, what's the first short you want to talk about today?
It's called Amygdala, directed, screened, and written by Oscar Johansson. It's about 11 minutes long. And Neil, why don't you go, and it stars Raina Nygaard and Sandra Hurlog. Neil, you get the storyline picked up for Amygdala?
Yes, it is. A mother and her daughter move into an old family house. The daughter has difficulty adjusting to the house, and to the mother's great horror begins having increasingly intense dreams of the sea.
So this is black and white. It's creepy.
So wait a minute. So she was having dreams about getting wet?
Well, their house is right next to the sea. I get you, Neil.
That was so wrong. Wrong. Dirt, bad Neil. Bad Neil. All right.
Bad Neil.
Bad Neil.
This is a short films. I don't want to give it too much because we talk about it too much. We give the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, because it's only 11 minutes long. But here, I'll make it very easily.
Yeah.
There's something creepy in the house. It's creepy as fuck. The whole movie, 11 minutes and 30 seconds is creepy as fuck. It's black and white, so it kind of gives you that, what's that movie that William Dafoe farted in for like 2 hours?
Inside.
Lighthouse. Oh, the outside. Lighthouse.
The lights is in black and white. I thought you were saying
Yeah. The farting movie.
Yeah, there's no real dialogue in this unless it's written, and so Amygdala, it's very effective in its creepiness.
And it's very creepy. And you can tell it's from Sweden just because
the way it's
creepy.
the way it is.
I don't know. I have no idea how to say that. But this movie, it's very eerie. It does give you that ominous of Lighthouse or what's another good movie where it's just like kind of silent but like very eerie.
I can see this being like a proof of concept for filmmakers. Like, let's make a long form of this.
Definitely can make an hour and a half out of this at least. I mean, with some dialogue.
Yeah, with some dialogue.
But I wouldn't do. What was that movie? What was the movie where they did hardly any dialogue in there in the middle of the winter storm, and the boyfriend went back in town, and it was the girl and the 2 kids. Remember, we just watched it.
The Lodge.
Yeah, you should have left or something like. No, that
Yeah.
was the big Kevin Bacon one. No, that's Kevin Bacon.
I think the Lodge is what you're
The
thinking of.
Lodge. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's the Lodge. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it kind of reminds me. That eeriness, like but that movie was like 5.5 hours. This movie, this was 11 minutes, and by any means, I wouldn't mind more of this one because it had a good twist and a good reward for getting to each other.
Yeah. So the Amygdala, you guys can probably find that somewhere, and it's worth watching.
Yeah, easily. If this wasn't voted one of the best at the festival, I wouldn't know what would. I know there's several that I think Chris is going to tell me later, not name now, but later what the best one of the festival was voted. But this one was really good. It was proper. If this was a long film, I'd definitely give this a 4 out of 5 easily all day long.
Okay, yeah, I'm with you. All right, you want to move on to Super Happy Fun Clown?
What?
Super Happy Fun Clown. Let's move on to that one.
Super Happy Fun Clown.
Directed by a friend of the show, Patrick Ray. He directed, then we talked about They Wait in the Dark, Patrick Ray, who's on the show with my Sarah McGuire and the producer. It was great. He directed this and written by Eric Winkler. Neil wants to read the storyline for Super Happy Fun Clown.
A miserable clown takes unpleasant measures against her abusive husband and turns her frown upside down.
This is a very fun one.
This was fun. It was short. It was a little short. It was way short. I wish it was like another 30 minutes. This one thing that was awesome that it was filmed right in front of that wonderful that Screenland armor sign.
Yeah.
That little overhang over the Screenland armor.
And it's movies that Patrick Ray directed, like I'm Lisa and They Wait in the Dark. And they mentioned on the little sign, little Easter eggs, the movies that Patrick directed.
Yeah. Yes, and by any means, this was fun. This was again another movie that had no words in it. No, another short, I should say, that had no words in it. Didn't need it.
No.
And didn't matter.
It was a fun one. It was goofy. At the end, I was saying to this at the end of it, I was like, at the end of it, I was watching it and actually yell out, no, like don't do it. But yeah,
it was. This is one of those that was like, man, I wish it would have gone on a little bit longer, at least like another 5 minutes. I wanted something a little more. Maybe I could have got a little history. I don't know. It's the weirdest thing is that a cool mime.
Clown.
Mime.
Well,
It's a super fun clown.
It's a super fun clown, though.
Yeah, but she was like a mime because she never talked and she only did the physical stuff. Right, so anyway, how she ended up with a guy that basically looked like Carl from like King Hunger Force. I mean, they both had to be severely fucked up for that to be a thing, right?
It's a fucked up movie. It's a fucked up short film, but she gets she does something, and it's fun. It's a fun little short. And I was actually I was definitely like at the end gonna be sick. But what happened? I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, it kind of turned your stomach a little bit. I wish. I wish there was a way they could have like intensified the happiness.
You want more happiness?
I wanted like more happiness.
Dude, I couldn't think of a better way to end this short, honestly.
Yeah, I know. No. I mean, no. I mean, like of the different levels of the clown, because they just did one major thing, but I felt like every day should have been like a little bit added. I think that's my only critique on it, but
Patrick,
it's still fun. It's a good, fun little short. It's definitely something worth watching. I think you can watch this one on YouTube, actually.
Yeah, you'll find it. Yeah, it's good. Super fun clown. You find YouTube, and I'm glad
that. It's a Super Happy Fun Clown. Go watch this on YouTube. I like this one a lot. I'm gonna give it a 4.2 out of 5.
I'm with you on that one. Let's move on to Type A.
You're just cheating. You're just cheating at this point.
What do you mean?
You're not even giving a real number. You're just like whatever.
Okay. I'll give it 4. I'll give it 4.1 out of 5. Is that better?
Get a little effort, buddy. Stop
Okay.
drinking the straight tequila when we're doing podcasts.
Okay, it's
All right.
fine.
All right. What's
Type
next?
Type A, a 3-minute film directed by Jake Barkus, directed by Jack Grayson, starring Joe Briggs. This movie is fucking hilarious. I laughed so hard. Then this thing's so short, but it's so fucking funny. Neil, why don't you read the storyline for Type A? Sorry.
Oh yeah, I'll do storyline. A man must complete a task in exchange for his life.
It's
Now-
like a
A spoof is the best way to say it. Like,
Yeah,
it is a parody. It is a fun thing. It is hilarious. Literally, he just has to do a small task. I'm not going to tell you what the task is because when that's part of the 3 minutes. That I think this is on YouTube as well, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And
I laughed a lot.
literally go look it up. It was one of those that was just like, what? Really? That's the thing? That's the task? Okay, that's hilarious. And
Yeah.
by any means, it really is. I would definitely, I'm just seeing if it's available on the YouTube, like I just said. I believe this one was on YouTube, though. Nope, this was on Vimeo. But
So hopefully it'll come out some way because it's really funny. It's only 3 minutes long, so it's something that we can't really talk about. We say one thing about it because with the whole fucking thing, but
yeah,
it's very
only 3 minutes long.
Yeah.
But there's a little twist. It's a guy sitting at a table and
Yeah.
serial killer murderer of some sort saying, "You got to
jigsaw,
do this,
kind of, yeah.
or I'm gonna fucking kill you." And it just takes a twist that it's just like, man, okay, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
Like,
it's very,
I
very
don't want
funny.
to ruin that part of
Yeah.
it. But seriously, go look it up. It's called Type A. Who is the director?
Director and screenwriter Jake Barkus. Jake
Yeah,
Barkus.
Jake Barkus, and Joe Briggs. So go look it up. Type A, definitely. All right. What's the next one we can talk about, Chris?
We joined the cult.
All
is-
right. Let's talk about
Okay.
We Joined a
Okay.
Cult.
Directed by Chris McEnroy. This stars Kirksey Johnson, Carlos Lozada, Kyle Arion. This is 4 minutes long, and Neil wants to read the storyline for We Joined the Cult.
Which I'm happy to because this means we can talk about it.
Yeah.
Two friends on their way to a game of kickball find themselves incessantly pressured to join an incompetent satanic cult. That's exactly what this is. They were two guys with a kickball, and all of a sudden there's a dude in a robe, and he's like, join my cult. And the guy's like, no. And then he looks at his friend, and he's already in the cult with like a pentagram.
It's a very funny
and
short.
I wish that'd be ruining something, but even though it's only 4 minutes long, that's not really ruining anything.
No, there's
because
plenty
it's
of
a
gore in
builder.
it too. There's plenty of gore, and if you want to see some gore, there's some great gore. And I could tell when I watched this, I was like, Neil's gonna love We Joined the Cult. I think you
We
did.
joined a cult. It was literally, and it's a builder. It's like one of those builders that, like, you feel like what I said might have ruined it, but it didn't. It just literally after that, another thing happens, another thing happens, another thing happens, and when it ends, you're just like, yeah, because that's how that needed to end. Like, it makes
You liked it,
perfect
right?
sense.
It's so funny.
Dude. I laughed my ass
I
off.
know.
with
I
this
watched it.
one.
I was like, this is for Neil.
I
This is-
watched it and then I watched it again. And then after I watched it for the second time, I watched it for a third time.
I watched it, and then I came home and I told my wife, "Oh, wife, I need to show you this." And she liked it. It's fucking hilarious. We Joined the Cult is a great real short film, and it's the reason why I love Panic Fest movies like that. Like that are the reasons why the shorts at Panic Fest are so good, because shit like that comes in there when you join the cult. It's so fucking funny.
And it looks like right here. I'm looking at it right now.
Mhm.
It's on Vimeo.
Vimeo.
A Vimeo, and it was not a screener that needed a password. So I'm guessing. Oh, it did not. I remember now. It did not need a password. So We Joined a Cult is on Vimeo. You can go over there, look it up. We Joined a Cult, and you can play it right now. So guys, seriously, it's worth the 4 minutes. It seriously is.
Yeah.
If you can watch something just a little bit longer than a TikTok video, you can watch this. You can watch this
It's fantastic.
and get like a lot of enjoyment out.
4.6 out of 5 for me. This one. This is
Oh,
great.
dude, it's 4.5 out of the easily.
Yeah.
I wish the kind of comedy and the kind of gore. I
I can't wait
right
to
up
see.
my alley.
I can't wait for this director to do a full
Yeah, I want to
feature.
do it fully because it would remind me of it's like Shaun of the Dead kind of
Yeah,
humor.
kind of. Yeah, just something like silly and fun. Yeah.
Yeah, silly slapstick. It was really fun, and by any means, what was the director's name?
Chris McEnroy.
Yeah, Chris McEnroy. When you ever do anything else, please send it to me. My house. I live in Tulsa, Oklahoma, 74112. Just Neil Blackwood. I'll get it somehow. It's not that big of a city. There's not many of me. All right.
Rejoining Colt. That was great. Now
That was great.
we're talking about Mallet, directed by Brian Edmund. Stars Derek Russo, Alex Parkinson, and Jenna Cano. Neil wants to read the storyline for Mallet.
Oh my gosh, Chris! Guess what I didn't do?
He didn't. I got it. I got it ready for you.
No, I got it. Don't worry. Give me 2 seconds before I have to kick you in the face. A client undergoes a dark transformation as a deceptive massage. Okay, let me redo that again. 1, 2,
Okay.
3.
Yeah.
A client undergoes a dark transformation at a deceptive massage parlor.
This was a fun movie too, right?
Yeah, this was about 8 minutes long, 9 minutes, almost 9 minutes, 8 minutes and 40 seconds. This is a spin on Happy Ending.
Yeah, I guess so.
Without a not so good happy ending.
Yeah. I like how this one unfolded. I like how
Yes.
slowly it came through. Like it was very interesting. If you don't know anything about it, you're like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then you're like, "Oh, I get it."
And the makeup. Let's talk about the makeup in this one because the makeup. The main one of the clients gets beat up throughout the thing, and the makeup that is increasing the show, bruises, marks, and stuff like that.
Really good.
Special effects makeup was really good. It's really believable,
Uh-huh.
and to the point where it's kind of like, all right, that's a little, that's a lot.
The massage therapist remind me of Alan Richardson. Alan Richardson, how fucking buff he was, just the giant arms.
Yeah, exactly. It reminded me of like a pro wrestler in steroids. The other thing I have to say is that this happens in Tulsa all the time.
Oh yeah.
Because literally, I am not joking with you, Chris. You can as many dispensaries as there are in Tulsa, massage parlors are usually right next to them. I can count 7 massage parlors driving on one road from my house to my work. If I drove just on one road, never turned off on any of the side roads or any of the other main roads, just one main road, I count 7 massage parlors.
How many of them
do like this place?
How many of them do you think do what they do in Mallet in those massage parlors?
I'm sure if you pay them enough, they will do whatever you want.
So Mallet, it's a very interesting, very fun, very kind of spooky and sort of like stylish short, and I would watch. I recommend it quite a bit because it's just crazy. I met the director actually sitting down at one of the movies there, and I was like, "What movie?" He's like, "Mallet." I'm like, "I'm gonna watch it." So, Brian, thanks for turning me on to this. This is great little short.
Yeah, it was nice. It was cool. It was calm. It was collective. Nobody died at the end. It was great.
All right, let's move on to the last film.
And Mallet is on YouTube as well.
Okay.
So make sure to tell people when I'm trying to give you at least a chance to go see these shorts. Mallet, if you could, it is on YouTube. Go check it out. Mallet. That's exactly where I just watched it on YouTube shortly before I even came on here. So.
Let's talk about the Best of Fest. This is the next movie, Bath Bomb, won Best of Fest. Yeah.
Bath Bomb.
Directed by directed by Colin G. Cooper. Screenwriter is Michael Clifton. This stars Anders Yates and Daniel Hinkle. And Neil wants to read the storyline for Bath Bomb.
Bath Bomb. A possessive doctor prepares an obscenely romantic bath for his narcissistic boyfriend. But after an accusation of infidelity, things take a deeply disturbing turn.
So I saw this at the fest. And man, this got the biggest gasps of horror from the crowd there.
Really, Chris? Really? This one got a big gas from people. Why is that, Chris?
Oh, I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to give it away because it's one of the most shocking things of this. But Neil, I'm really curious to this 10-minute short.
All right. So the best way to say this is one. This one did have a password code, so I don't know if it's going to be out there in the world. And the reason being is because what's the best way to say it? Because it happens that there's a naked man in a bathtub. It'd be considered hard R or X-rated, I guess would be the best way to say. I don't know if it's X-rated. I don't know. But it's it's a hard R at least. So I don't know if this is coming to YouTube anytime soon. Maybe just go look it up. What is the director's name again?
It's Colin G. Cooper.
Colin G. Cooper and Michael Clifton is the screenwriter. So definitely go check this out because this is one of those ones that takes a turn.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's
crazy. I don't even know the best way to say it. Like, I felt like in the 9.5 minutes or almost 10 minutes that this
it's fucked up.
I felt like I watched a 2-hour movie.
Oh, dude, because it's so good that way. Like it's just everything's so efficient and every moment is perfectly used every minute, every second.
Yeah,
and
it's informative and not just its visual, but it's conversation. And it is a wow of all wow factors. This is one of those that by your reaction of watching this, I can tell if me and you are going to be friends.
Yeah.
Like that's what this kind of short is.
The whole audience went fuck dude, seeing this in a group of people at Panic Fest and the theater too, seeing this and the reaction was fucking fantastic, dude.
I could not even imagine what this would have been like seeing this with a group of people, because I sat here on the computer I'm looking at right now, watching it on my screen here, and I'm just like, no, actually I watched this in the living room on the big screen, and I was just like, what the fuck am I seeing? Oh my god. Is that what I think I'm seeing? Okay. And that's the kind of level this takes you on. And it's kind of we can't give it away because that's the problem with some of these shorts. Is like
shocking.
It is the shocking parts, and what makes these shorts so good is that these writers have come up with these shocking moments. It's kind of like, to me, okay, for the way to compare this to something, or to compare what the shorts at Panic Film Fest are like, is like a wrestling match, because wrestling matches are only 10 to 20 minutes long. They got to tell a story in that 10 to 12 minutes that's going to make you remember it forever, like Randy Macho Man Savage versus Ricky Steamboat at WrestleMania 3, or Hogan versus Rock at WrestleMania 18. And yes, I just compared this fucking movie to that. So everybody at Panic Film Festival, if you heard me about that, that's what I'm saying, because it gives you that wow factor that it's I'll be talking about this. I'll be like 90 years old, like in my nursing home, going back, I saw this short movie once called Bath Bomb. And I don't know. That's why the voice I get.
Yeah.
My old voice. This is where I started.
I think you're gonna sound a lot like you do now when you're 90 years old.
I'll tell you exactly what I'm gonna sound like. I know it already. This is it. I want you to know that I'm here. But
all right.
Bath Bomb is definitely. I can understand why it won the award for the
best short. Yeah, best short.
Guys, I'm not short of saying any one of these shorts. They were all amazing in their own right. Each one of them came from different perspectives. Please go to panicfilmfest.com.
Go there.
Yeah.
And
no, it's panicfest.
It's panicfilmfest.com. panicfilmfest.com.
Your face is at panicfilmfest.com. Yeah, it's panicfilmfest.com, or go to facebook.com/panicfilmfest.
Forward slash, by the way.
/ whatever. / they know what I mean.
Okay.
This day and age, just because you say it wrong doesn't mean, you're gonna do it like right off the top of your head.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Panic Film. Me and Neil will be at Panic Fest 2025, and honestly, it's
hopefully to see you guys there as well.
Yeah, it's my favorite time of year, and I really hope you guys do come. 2024 is a blast, and I guess I should give people information how to, they want to see our other stuff, how to do it.
Yeah. Tell them,
For us
Chris,
to
where
let-
are we at?
We're at movies.don'tsuck.net. We're at facebook.com/movies.don't-suck podcast. We're on Twitter, MTS Podcast. Instagram, MTS Podcast. Go to patreon.com/movies.don't-suck. Go to mnet.com. W2 is in movies.net.com. Fuck, dude. You can find some bonfire. Bonfire.com. So
Chris, be professional. Come on.
Bonfire.com. So shoes on stuff and something you'll find our shirts with our faces or our name of our podcast on it. And if you guys you find podcasts, movies don't suck and something new. Fuck you. So it's just I talked so much today. I cannot get it out.
Whatever, bro. Let a professional do it.
Hey,
and guys, if you got a small business, just let us know. Give us some information. Email us over to go to Chris's house, stalk him in the middle of the night, tell him you want your business on our podcast, and we'll be more than happy, free of charge. We love advertising local things, local events like the Panic Film Fest, which we are big fans of. So for the shorts of the Panic Film Fest, Chris, I think we're out of here for this one.
All right.
That's another episode of Movies Don't Suck and Some Do. My name is Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And remember, guys, if you ever have a panic, don't worry. Just go to North Kansas City where you can see the Panic Film Fest, and everybody will have a panic attack with you as well. Remember, they are always watching. Goodbye. Thank you guys for everybody that popped in on the stream for the second episode that we did tonight. This one was of the Panic Film Fest. There'll be another episode coming out as well. Make sure to go back and check out all the Panic Film Festival information at panicfilmfest.com and check out all our stuff on all our platforms: X, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. We're on everywhere. And if you guys ever want to talk and jump in and want to say anything and be part of the cast, let us know. We'll add you in. We'll put you as a third window right here with me and Chris talking about movies for no apparent reason. So if you're bored one day and you're just like, I want to jump in and talk with these guys, we'll do it just for shits and giggles.
We are, man.
Because we're professionals.
Yeah,
We're good at this.
yeah.
But thank you guys all for watching. You guys have a good Friday night. Thank you guys. Chris, say goodbye to everybody.
Hey, guys. Bye, guys. And we're going to Neil's gonna get pizza and I'm going to eat some Chinese food. So,
Yeah, we're fat bastards. We got all right.